at Péclairs, we're lucky enough to be able to collaborate with maison&objet to define the big theme of the season, which this year is called Enjoy in Quest of Pleasures. I'm Charlotte Casal. I'm a designer and trend forecaster at Péclairs Paris. Péclairs Paris is a creative agency, so we're a creative agency, but we're also a trend forecasting agency originally. So we have two main activities. We do trend forecasting books twice a year, so spring, summer, and fall, winter. And our role is kind of to be just aware of all these things and to be able to also inspire then the clients that buy these books to inspire creation. We also do a really wide color range in these books, and we also propose some prints and some interior design ideas, some retail. And next to that, we also do a lot of consulting work, so a lot of different clients, some of them clients that also are buying our trend books, but not all the time. And they come to us with a very specific problematic in mind, and then we help them kind of on the creative side to give them ideas, to inspire them, and sometimes to help them develop their collections. And so we're able to define that theme, and then we also were given this huge space of a little bit over 150 square meters to kind of incarnate this idea of enjoy in quest of pleasure. So this big theme was infused in the entire fair, so for all of the different forums. But we are able here in this space, in this forum called Inspire Me, to give our own perception of it. So what we did is kind of similar to how we work at Péclairs. We defined 3 tribes of consumers. So we kind of analyzed this idea of enjoy, which is basically this idea of trying to find in this very anxious and stressful period that we're in, to find it's sort of a renewed quest for happiness and for enjoyment and for things that are just a little bit lighter and easier and more joyful. And so we defined 3 tribes of consumers that have the same goal of this quest of happiness, of finding some more brighter daily life. So 3 different tribes. The first one is called the festive decadence. The second one is called the collective optimist, and the last one is called the sensitive hedonist. And so we've kind of worked together to define those 3 tribes, and then in this forum here we're able to really incarnate them through sort of lifestyle little sceneries. So there's in the first scene in the festive decadence, there's a bedroom, sort of a bedroom that the bed is kind of unmade with some metallic sheets and this really fluffy fuchsia mohair plaid, some magazines on the side table. And then in the second space, in the collective optimist space, there is a huge sort of table, sort of like a brunch table with a lot of food on it, with some fake food, almost like this tribe of the collective optimist just sort of had some food there, so they have some lunch and then kind of went away. We also have some live performance in the second space with Diego Febvre making things out of Play-Doh. We have another performance in the last space, a Chinese artist called Yuan Yuan who does culinary art. So she's proposing to the visitors some little things that they're able to taste, so they're as good as they are beautiful. So we really wanted to gather a lot of different creative minds and also kind of go beyond what's accessible here, usually at maison&objet. So the Hortense vase is being printed as we speak, and so I think it's very interesting how they mix some very tangible and very untangible elements of very digital inspired world, but you can actually just see it being printed right there. We dared to also pick designers that we thought we would never be able to have in our forum. So we really just picked, or at least I picked some of my very, very favorite designers, hoping that they would accept to be exposed in this forum. I really hope that people that come to see our forum, first of all, I really hope that they're inspired and they're amazed by this space and by the materiality and the tactility and all the colors and the beautiful objects. But I also hope, of course, that they understand our message, which is that all of us really have a role to play in making tomorrow way more enjoyable, way more colorful, lighter, and that we all have a role in this tomorrow.